Hello and welcome into the Coliseum. Ready for our second girls basketball matchup of the morning. Earlier this morning, Riverdale Ridge defeated Highlands Ranch to book their place to the Final Four. Winner of this game, Valor Christian Eagles versus the Legend Titans. We'll face them on Thursday. I'm Charlie Wood alongside me, the one and only Jake Chow. Jake, thanks for joining us today. What do you have to say about this matchup?
Going to be a high-flying type game with a lot of energy from both sides because they all know what's on the line. A date with Riverdale Ridge and one of the #1 prospects in the class of 2026, Brianna Crittenden. It should be a good one. They know what's on the line. It's a trip to the Final Four and a chance to extend their season for one more week.
The main thing as well is defeating the reigning champions, Valor Eagles. For Legend. They're going to want to come out here. They're going to want to stop that. Last time they faced off in the playoffs was 2022 when Valor won 60-37 against the number 17 Legend team. As well, Valor won last year 69-42 and 60-37 the year before that. So, well, I guess this 69-42 is this season, but last year. So, Legend going to want to change that. It's difficult to beat a team twice in one season. You're going to have to keep that in mind if you're Jessica Caldwell's team. Going to come out here, going to want to start well, but you're going to have to shut down Grace Stanley.
Yeah, Grace Stanley, the impact player for these Legend Titan teams, a fast player, a small player, which allows her to average over 3 steals per game. Grace Stanley coming to tonight also averaging over 10 points per game. A lot of those coming off fast break points. She's going to want to push the floor, make you run, and make you pay when you're playing in transition.
Yeah, not only Grace Stanley, though, for the Legend Titans, you've also got mainly Wilhelm averaging 9 points per game. Mainly Starnes, 6.1 points per game, and Mason Borcherding as well, 13.7 points per game. Going to be fun to see how those players come out and have their effect on today's game. But then you have to look at the Valor Eagles. This is a dominant side. Peyton Jones, 24.1 points per game. Cameron Gunter, 11.5 points per game. Quinn Van Sickle, 18.1 points per game. 3 players in the double digits.
Yeah, they're going to get scoring in droves all around. And if you stop one, there's another one there. So watch out. And I mean, they're the defending state champions for a reason. They're a very well-built team. And I think it's on the backs of their senior Pepperdine commit, Quinn Van Sickle, the 5'8 senior, coming into, as you mentioned, 18 points per game, but also averaging almost 6 assists per game and 3 steals. So kind of all over the court. You got to watch out for her.
100%. We're going to step away to get some in-house announcements, and then we'll rejoin you after the anthem right here on the NFHS Network.
Kansas Credit Union, Dairy Max, CDOT, Shields, Price, Orthopedic Centers of Colorado, Children's Hospital, Colorado, Connect for Health, Colorado, Varsity Spirit, Wilson Sporting Goods, U.S. Army, Navy, National Guard, Marine Corps Heritage Foundation, Colorado Beef Council, Perryweather, Problem Gambling Coalition of Colorado, Sports Courts of the Rockies, Podolsky Brothers, Wallace Photography, Special Olympics of Colorado, Make-A-Wish Colorado, and Max Press. Please give a round of applause for our corporate sponsors. And now, will you kindly rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem, performed by Valor Christian sophomore, Razi Dekano. Ozzie McDonald.
Welcome back to the NFHS Network. Just moments away from getting underway, getting our in-house announcements for teams. So we'll take that care. Oh my goodness, Jake! It has been a long morning already. Already been up for 6 hours.
And we're going to be up for another 10.
You've probably been up a lot longer than me, though.
About 6.5. Got up about 5:30 this morning.
Not too bad. Anyways, going to start off with the number 7 Legend Titans, starting 5. Number 1, the junior, sitting at 5 feet 9 inches tall, Aislinn Corella. Number 3, senior, point guard, sitting at 5 feet 4 inches tall, Grace Stanley. Number 5, senior, sitting at 5 feet 7 inches tall, Maylee Wilhelm. Number 11, junior, sitting at 5 feet 5 inches tall, Bailey Starnes. Number 21, the senior, Mason Borcherding. The strong starting 5 for the Legend Titans. Going to be exciting to see what they can come out and show today.
Wearing number 22, Ashley Holberg. Wearing number 24, Aubrey Cook. Wearing number 32, Marley Pickett. And wearing number 33, Raya Matus. And now, fans of Legend, time to get on your feet. It's time to meet and greet the starting lineup to your Legend Titans. Wearing number 1, Aislinn Corella. Wearing number 3, Grace Stanley. Wearing number 5, Maylee Wilhelm. Wearing number 11, Miley Stone. And wearing number 21, Mason Borcherding. Head coach of the Legend Titans is Darren Pittsburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Legend Titans. And now,
on the opposite side, the Valor Christian Eagles, the defending 6A girls champions. Their starters, the 5'11 junior Peyton Jones, the 5'7 junior Cameron Gunter, the 5'8 senior Quinn Van Sickle, the 5'10 junior Kate Fusel, and the 5'10 senior Riley Beers. Should be an excellent game between both sides as we get set for tip-off. The Valor introduction's underway.
I'm going to get you that correct height for Cameron Gunter.
Oh, please do, thank you.
She hasn't been 5'7" since like 5th grade.
Emma Carson. Wearing number 21, Lauren Fiesel. And wearing number 22,
no way.
Frankie
It does say 5'7".
Hey, you did it right.
And now, fans of the Eagles.
I was a lot shorter last time I saw her in class back in middle school.
It's time
So,
to meet and greet the starting lineup to your Valor Christian Eagles. Wearing number 4, Peyton Jones. Wearing number 10, Cameron Gunter. Wearing number 11, Quinn Van Sickle. Wearing number 12, Kate Diesel. And wearing number 15, Riley Beer. Head coach of the Eagles is Jessica Caldwell. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Valor Christian Eagles.
getting ready to go here. Final team talks. Going to be Mason Borcherding to take the tip off for the Titans, and Gunter most likely for the Valor Christian Eagles. Although Aubrey Cook. Oh, that's the wrong one. Excuse me. Folks, as I said, it's been a very long morning. Gunter will go to take the tip off for the Eagles. Here we go. Borcherding will not win the tip-off. It's won by Cameron Gunter for the Valor Christian Eagles. Early three put up, no good, will not fall. Rebounded by Beers. Beers going to get that out to Quinn Van Sickle. Van Sickle around the edge. Van Sickle intercepted there by Aislinn Corella. Gives it to Grace Stanley. First chance of the day for Grace Stanley and the Legend Titans. Three-point put up by Corella. That will go! Corella starts us off quickly.
Yeah, great look there from Corella on the outside. Working off the screen, able to find it. Sinks it to start this game off.
Foul called. Foul called against Corella. Gets the first foul of today's contest. I call it the afternoon if it's 12:06. Okay. Technically, I guess so. I've been given the green light to call it the afternoon, folks. It'll be Kate Fiesel over by the Legend bench. Gets it into Quinn Van Sickle. Van Sickle now with Jones. Jones gonna beat Corella. Jones now with Van Sickle. Van Sickle to the cup. Gets it to go through contact.
Yeah, great job. Able to not really keep her balance, and still able to put up a shot.
Yeah.
Great job through contact.
Oh, wrong pass from Stanley. Good attempt to keep that in from Miley Starnes. Just unable to quite keep that in. Inbounded to Jones. Jones gonna give it to Van Sickle to take it up. Good pass up to Peyton Jones. Now in the corner for three is Fiesel. Fakes, comes in, gets that shot to fall. Valor lead 4-3.
Yeah, so Valor finding their feet a little bit after letting up that early three. Great hesitation there from Fiesel.
Wilhelm gets that out to Starnes. Now put up by Stanley. Doesn't get it to go. Borcherding does well to keep that in bounds and get the rebound. Corella now with Starnes. Starnes down to Grace Stanley. Stanley's going to chuck that across. Wilhelm for three. That's well short. Stanley's going to come up with that rebound though. She goes down hard. No foul.
And missed the shot there. Beers picks up the rebound.
And Van Sickle unable to get it on the other side. Goes out of bounds, will stay Eagle ball.
Great energy right now from both sides. Legend, good effort and great ball movement on that last possession to be able to find, at least give themselves the opportunity to find a look.
No bucket there from Valor. Taken up by the Titans. Stanley gives to Wilhelm. Down to Stanley. Out to Starnes. Miley Starnes, Grace Stanley. Finds the pass. Wilhelm. Stanley. Borcherding. Stanley again. Tries to find the pass. Intercepted though by Kate Fiesel. Puts up no foul. This time the foul is called and it'll be Van Sickle to the line.
Yeah, watch this one again. Came up on the fast break, slow it down, and man, just missed it. And tried to go through the contact, wasn't quite able to.
Van Sickle excellent from the charity stripe. 79 for 90 on the season, 88%.
Yeah, prolific free throw shooter.
Wow, this is her first. I think she's now equaled the number that she missed in the state championship last year. I think she went something like 14 for 15. Wow. She had some crazy number of free throws. 0 for 2.
Yeah, you don't see that often from an 88% free throw shooter, Quinn Van Sickle.
Commentators curse. Starnes to inbound, gives it to Stanley.
Foul being called on the Eagles, number 10, Gunther. That's her first.
Wilhelm. Starnes. Corella. Starnes puts it up. Ring around the rosy, but it will fall.
Couldn't quite decide if it wanted to sit, but it does.
Van Sickle looking for a pass, finds Cameron Gunter. Gunter's gonna pass that out to Jones. Jones, out to Fiesel for 3. Bang!
What a look from the corner as Fiesel adding to her total.
Oh, hits the deck. That's gonna be Aislinn Corella.
That gets a steal.
Corella for 3. Oh, good, just too much on it.
Yeah,
Here comes Beers for the Eagles. That's gotta be a travel, right? Oh, it'll be a charge.
now watch this one again. On the transition, Legend has 3 back, gonna drive through. Ooh, couldn't quite see if she set her feet, but the rest saw it better than we did. Hits the deck, gonna be a foul on Valor.
7-5 Valor lead, 3:51 on the clock. Ava Gavi in for the Titans. Wilhelm, over the top to Borcherding. Wilhelm, all tied up once again, 7-7.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of that tonight as teams are so evenly matched that they're just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. We're not gonna see a ton of
Stolen by
scoring.
Stanley, sorry to interrupt you. Lays it up and in. Grace Stanley gives the lead back to Legend.
Yeah, and right now, you can see how valuable the vision and the speed of Grace Stanley is.
As a travel call, excellent defense from Stanley as you talk about it, forcing the travel from Kate Fiesel. So, this is interesting. Oh, that will fall. That's a 3-pointer. I was just going to say that the CHSAA live stats is more up to date than the scoreboard here. Yeah, it says 2:48 and there was like 3:09 left.
Yeah, it's a bit spotty.
Hey, but it works. Wetterling passes to Jones. For 3 from Van Sickle's no good. That's going to go out of play. Legend Titans ball.
Legend basketball.
Legend giving it to Stanley once again. Full court press coming from the Eagles. Stanley gets the pass to Borcherding. Borcherding to Ava Gavi. Gavi, Borcherding, driving down, spins, drops it in. 14-7, the Titans lead.
Borcherding right now getting to the score sheet, and that's 5 different Legend Titans contributing to their 14 points.
Wetterling gets that knocked out of her hand. Oh, foul's going to be called. Bit of a soft foul, if you ask me.
Foul's being called on Titan number 2, Gavi. That's her first.
That's put up no good. No, Beers hits the deck. Chucked up, looking for Gavi.
Couldn't quite stay in bounds, it looked like.
But it's going to go out on Legend. Gavi tried to keep that in bounds to save the Legend breakaway.
Into the game, the Titan number 1, Gorilla. Second and also number 24, Cook.
Legend currently on a 9-0 run. The pass from Corella. Borcherding drives, puts it up, gets it to go. Doesn't get the foul. 11-0 run. Minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Fiesel behind the back. Van Sickle. Jones.
Almost looked like she picked up her dribble there.
Puts it up, fading away, off balance, no good, rebounded by Corella. Aislinn Corella coming up, has Gabi over on the wing. No good twice from the 6'4" Aubrey Cook. 2 missed layups. Borcherding on the rebound. Starts to take it up. Stanley not on the court for the Titans. 3-point attempt from Corella, no good. That's tipped. Oh, that's a foul, yeah. Aubrey Cook just bumps into the back of Kate Fiesel.
Foul is being called on the Titan number 24, Cook.
Here comes Van Sickle again. 30 on the clock. Beers, Van Sickle for 3. Bang! 26 on the clock. Legend looking to get something going. Stanley gets that into Corella. Under 20. Corella. Stanley. Ava Gabi for 3. Oh, no good. Borcherding on the rebound. Put back is good. 8 on the clock. Van Sickle, can they get something? Van Sickle, 4. Jones at the buzzer. No good.
Almost.
What a finish that would have been.
At the end of our first period, our score, Legend Titans.
18-10 at the end of the first quarter.
Great job from both sides right now, and Mason Borcherding pacing all scorers with 6. I mean, we've been seeing an excellent game this far.
Closely matched up by mainly stars, Quinn Van Sickle and Kate Fiesel, who each have 5. So not like, she's not pulling away with that scoring title so far, so to speak.
Of course, still early. And I mean, Legend in control right now. They've led for majority of this game, and I think it's a big part to that 11-0 run that they went on and kind of put this hot start that the Eagles are out to bed.
If I may, Legend have actually led 59% of this game compared to Valor's 32.9%. Love having live stats.
Oh yeah.
Legend also capitalizing on 10 points off of turnovers in this game already.
And 10 points in the paint.
All right, here we go. Ready to go again for the second 8 minutes of action. 18-10, the score. Legend gonna get started. Gabi into Stanley. Borcherding. Gonna fight there herself. No travel call. No good. Gunter gets the rebound.
Nice try there, showing off a bit of athleticism, but couldn't quite get it to fall.
For 3. No good. 3 Legend Titans fighting for it. Jump ball is gonna be called. Possession arrow favors the Eagles. Will be Valor ball. Inbounded to Jones. Van Sickle in the corner. No good. Bounces out, rebounded by Grace Stanley. Gavi. Corella, Borcherding. Powering through, turns, shot, no good, rebounded by Gunter. Yet to open the scoring in the second quarter, a minute down. Van Sickle puts it up. Van Sickle's getting called on an offensive foul.
Yeah, watch this one back. You can see her as she's trying to drive through off the fast break. She's driving through and just lowers her shoulder into the defender. Gonna get called.
Never gonna get away with a move like that. Putting your shoulder down, deliberate movement to try and force the defender out of your way. 18-10, 7:02 to go in the first half. Stanley. Corella, Starnes. Starnes for three. No good, off the front of the rim. Wilhelm got the rebound, that's knocked out of her hands. Will be Valor ball.
Yeah, tough break there as Borcherding got it down low and thought she could secure it, but got knocked loose and she was the last one to touch it. Be Valor ball.
Here comes Briley Beers, Gunter for three in the corner. Bang! Gunter opens the scoring in the second quarter with a three from the corner to make it 18-13.
Yeah, and Legend has got to start covering that corner right now. There's at least 4 open looks. Valor hasn't quite hit it.
Corella in response, that will go! 21-13.
Yeah, again, Valor has got to cover that corner. A late foul called
on Borcherding. Coach Pitzner not in agreement with that call.
Yeah, to finish that point, that is, it was Valor who hasn't quite been hitting those shots in the corner, and it finally fell, and I think that might be a wake-up call. If you're a Legend and Coach Pitzner and watching that, and you want to make sure that you
only 3 for 7 from beyond the arc so far today, though. That free throw is good. 15-21, 6-point ball game. Gavi. That was Starnes. Now Wilhelm for three. In and out. Good job from Starnes to force that one out, but does not come to anything in the end. On to the Legend bench, and it will be Legend ball.
Eagles basketball.
I heard a lot of cheers from that side, so I kind of assumed it was theirs.
So there's a lot of fans for either side all over. So
true, very true. It'll be Van Sickle for three. Out of nowhere, doesn't get that to go. Stanley, the woman to come up with it. Stanley. Pass is blocked. Scooped up to the cup, no good. Van Sickle comes up with it. 5:28 to go, Van Sickle to the rim. Gets it to go.
Yeah, great job to work off contact. Make sure that she gets a good look at it.
Down to Wilhelm. A lot of contact, no foul.
Yeah, too strong there. Couldn't quite get the angle she wanted.
For three in the corner. No good. Wilhelm gets that rebound. Wilhelm plays that up to Borcherding. Borcherding in the paint. No good. Wilhelm comes up with the offensive rebound. Wilhelm out to Starnes. Miley Starnes, timeout called by Coach Pitzner.
Man, take a minute to breathe. Both of these sides playing fast, and that's the way they love to play. You look at the numbers, the Valor averaging almost over 73 points per game. On the other side, Legend averaging 62. Some of the higher averages and numbers in girls basketball in 6A. So these teams like to play fast, they like to pace the floor, and right now that's going to favor Valor because they just score more points. And they let up less. And that's the thing, is this isn't a normal court. This isn't just the Denver Coliseum court. It is physically bigger than a high school gym. It's about 10 feet longer on both sides, and so that matters. When you play on this court, you feel it. It isn't your high school gym where you have the backboards, a brick wall behind, you can see the contrast and that depth of field. It's harder to shoot here. It's gonna gas you. You are going to run out of gas by the fourth quarter if you continue to play like this, and Valor is built to play fast and respond quick. So right now, Valor in control despite being down by just 4.
I actually didn't know that about the court being longer.
It is longer by
fact.
about 10 feet. I'm not sure the exact number, but about 20 feet, 10 feet on both sides.
Let's break out the measuring tape. Stanley. To the cup, floats it, no good. Rebounded by Borcherding. Borcherding backing down Beers. Stanley's gonna put that up, no good. Who's gonna get the rebound? It will be Peyton Jones for the Eagles. Fiesel. Wow, not good there. Out to Riley Beers. Jones thinks about it. Deep 3. Rolls off the rim. Foul's going to be called against Gunter. Takes Stanley down to the deck. Check out the replay.
Foul is being called.
3-point was no good.
Gunter.
Oh, never mind.
That's her second.
Yeah, but again, to that point, both teams want to play fast. Both teams averaging almost over 14 steals per game, so it's going to be all over and all around. And watch out for Grace Stanley because she runs the floor, and her speed's going to come in handy down the stretch.
Same thing is going to happen on the other side now. I think it's going to be called against Wilhelm.
Foul is being called on Titan number 5, Wilhelm.
Yeah, mainly Wilhelm gets called on that one.
Into the game for the Titan
Valor, I believe it was, Cameron Gunter who hit a big 3 early to start this second quarter. Valor cold since, only 1 for 4 on their last 4 3-point attempts. Man, a lot of numbers in that sentence.
Fouls called against Gavi, I think.
Reach in and, fouls right now called galore. Trying to watch out for that double bonus. Yeah, there's that reach in right there. Hit that arm. That's what the ref saw.
Beers dumps that down to Jones. Jones to the cup. Gets it to go. 21-19. It's a one-score ball game.
Valor now on a run of their own, a 6-0 run in the past 4 minutes.
Stanley gives that to, that's going to be Corella for 3. Oh, that's well short. Rebounded by Stars. Stars to Stanley. Stanley's going to penetrate the paint. Out to Ava Gavi. Now over to, that was Starnes. Now back with Gavi. Starnes for 3. Oh, that's no good. Stanley fights for the rebound, gets the jump ball.
Yeah, Gunter in the mix, and I believe you said Stanley, so a lot of contact right there.
Stanley's scrappy, she'll fight for it, as she just did. Finds Cook, Cook gets it to go, good find from Grace Stanley. Great job that run as well.
Yeah.
Down the other side, Beers puts it up. In and out, rebounded by Aubrey Cook.
And then last possession, Cook using her size to try to box out defenders on the offense. You don't see that too often, but great job using her size and positioning to get that easy layup.
Gavi to the cup. Oh, that was off, but Cook gets the rebound, puts it up and in.
Great patience from Cook to kind of hang behind and took a lucky bounce, kind of fell right into her hands.
She's kind of settling into a great roll. Intercepted by Gavi. Foul's going to be called against Peyton Jones. Going to appeal, does not get the result she's wanting from that. 25-19.
Peyton Jones picks up her first.
It's going to be Starnes. Miley Starnes passes that down to Aislinn Corella. Corella intercepted by Kate Fiesel. Fiesel alone. Puts it up, gets that to go. 4-point ball game.
And that's her 7th points of the night.
Gavi not in a great position to shoot, still took the shot. No go. Jones now to the other side. She gets it to go. 25-23. This is the situation we saw Legend take off on their run last time, though. Was up by 2, then they just took off.
Yeah, a lot of layups for both these sides, and again, you'll see both sides shine in transition offense. The transition defense isn't quite there so much for either side right now, but transition offense, going fast, moving fast.
Intercepted by Riley Beers. Now it's going to be Peyton Jones. Foul is going to be called against Ava Gavi. Gavi's second, team's fourth. Gotta watch out for that double bonus.
Yeah, a lot of fouls right now, very physical, and you want to make sure that you're not fouling and putting teams in the double bonus.
Yeah, we know Valor's just ruthless on free throws. They shoot 80% as a team on free throws this season. Coming down with it is Stanley. 1:18 on the clock.
Stolen by Valor.
Borcherding hit the deck there, trying to get that one. Van Sickle to the cup. All tied up with 1:05 to go.
And the craftiness from Quinn Van Sickle. Coming up and around. Great athleticism from her.
Stanley finds Borcherding in the corner. Borcherding finds Wilhelm. Wilhelm. That's out to Holberg. Oh, that comes over onto our table. Watch out. And now it'll be Mason Borcherding to inbound for the Titans. Inbounds to Holberg. Gavi finds Borcherding. And one! Riley Beers gets caught with some contact. Just what Legend needed.
Foul is being called on the Eagles, number 15, Beers. That's her second. To the line, shooting one, number 21, Borcherding.
Borcherding hits her first, or hits her shot.
Into the three-point play.
Jones, now Van Sickle. Quinn Van Sickle. Peyton Jones, 30 on the clock. Spins, puts it up. No good. White only came in for the rebound, couldn't corral it. Wilhelm, 20. Borcherding to the cup. That will go as well, 15 on the clock. Quinn Van Sickle.
Yeah, Legend taking flight right
10.
now.
Van Sickle, 7. Van Sickle drives. Van Sickle, no good. Borcherding, that'll do it for the first half. Legend lead 30 to 25 following the first half of action at the Denver Coliseum.
Yeah, great first half, and again, we said it. It's going to be high-flying, lots of action tonight, and already putting up 55 points in the first half between the two sides. A great game so far, as it looks like Borcherding and Van Sickle pacing each other and pacing their teams, 11 apiece.
And the previous matchup between these two teams, 111 total points, 69-42. On track for pretty much a similar result to that today. However, the winning side at the moment is flipped. Now Van Sickle with 11, Borcherding with 11, as you mentioned, Jake. Carrello with 6, as is Peyton Jones. Grace Stanley kept quiet, only 2 points in that first half.
Yeah, but 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
Tied for the lead on her team, and guess what? 3 steals. And I mean, that's kind of the crafty, the crafty kind of player she is you got to watch out for her speed, and that craftiness is going to be so important when it comes down the stretch and players are gassed after, 30 minutes of, or 32 minutes of play?
Yeah.
Quick math.
16 points in the paint for Legend compared to Valor's 10. 12 points off turnovers compared to Valor's 6. Legend had 10 in the first quarter and 2 in the second quarter. Really slowed down on that. 6 steals for Legend on the day as well. Yeah. They're going to have to keep up the pace if they want to go on to win this ball game. And if Valor want to go on and win this ball game, they need to plug some of those holes.
Absolutely.
That'll do it for us for this halftime report. We'll rejoin you for the second half of action on the NFHS Network.
section, this is your moment. The loudest section gets the socks. Source your spirit, bring the noise, and get ready to get some free Team Beef socks. Let's hear it. Who wants some Team Beef socks? Let's go. Student section, let's go. Make some noise. We can't hear you, student section. Make some noise.
Welcome back to the NFHS Network and the Denver Coliseum. I'm Charlie Wood, alongside me Jake Chow. If you're just joining us, you missed out on an incredible first half of action. 30-25 our score after 60 minutes of basketball. Jake, what do you expect to see in this second half?
More of what we saw. A lot of high-flying action, a lot of diving for balls, because this is a 5-point game. It's not going to stay that way for long because both sides are so evenly matched. It's going to come down to who can out-rebound and put back attempts, and get them to fall.
Talk about those second chance points. We can actually get you some of those stats on second chance points from today, if I can find it. Second chance points. Legend has 4, Valor yet to get a second chance point. Offensive rebounds also 8 for Legend, 3 for Valor.
And I think that's a big reason that's why they're up 5 right now, is you're extending that possession.
Absolutely. Definitely brighter now than it was last half. Oh, knocked away early by Melee Wilhelm. Stanley passes over to Aislinn Carella. Carella down to Borcherding. Excuse me, Wilhelm. Now Borcherding. Now Wilhelm for 3. Oh, no good. Rebounded by Gunter. Fighting for it. Foul? I mean, foul called.
Yeah, interesting decision there, but nice fighting for it and making sure that they could get the foul. Again, it comes down to that rebounding, is who can out-rebound and make sure that you can control the boards. Yep. And Valor right there doing a good job fighting for it, but then Legend making it difficult for Valor to control it, but draws the foul.
Another foul.
Legend has got to be careful, because if you're 32 seconds in and already have 2 team fouls, got to watch out for that double bonus.
And I'm not exactly who that foul was on, but here we go. Van Sickle driving. No good. Now for 3. That will go.
Peyton Jones picks up her first 3 of the night.
2-point ball game all of a sudden. Borcherding. Stanley wide open deep 3. Yes, that will fall from downtown.
Grace Stanley has been packing the score sheet right now, and Carella gets a steal.
Stanley again. Does she go for it? No, she takes it in. Down low, Wilhelm reverse layup. That's gonna fall.
Lots of energy in this building right now, and the Legend section knows it.
That's not a charge or a block. Just going to be Gunter getting points in your bucket. Points like that, you often see it go one way or the other.
So back to a 5-point game now.
Stanley plays that down to Wilhelm. Wilhelm finds Starnes up top for 3. Off target. That's going to go out on Gunter.
We mentioned a little bit before the half, but because of the way that the Coliseum is set up, the depth of the backboard is nearly impossible to see. That's why you see shooting percentages plummet when you get to the Coliseum, is because there's no brick wall or backboard that's typically there when you're used to shooting in a high school gym. The Coliseum is just not there.
Wilhelm again with the reverse layup.
Haley Wilhelm showing off the athleticism, picking up her 6 points of the game.
Van Sickle plays that one up to Fiesel. Fiesel plays that down low to Gunter. She'll get that to fall. 5-point game once again.
Cameron Gunter is known to go off on scoring streaks. Had a season high of 28 points versus Columbine earlier this season.
No good on that one from Wilhelm. Van Sickle behind the back to try and lose Starnes. Ends up losing the ball, but they'll recover it.
It's a foul on Valor. Watch this one again. Nearly lost it, didn't want the double dribble. Here's the screen set, and couldn't quite tell if that was a travel or if it was a push, but
I think that's definitely going to be a push.
yeah, I mean, that Legend player ended up on the floor, and it's a turnover against Valor.
I was watching for the 10-second violation, but they got through and then got the foul. Gavi. Grace Stanley. Gavi up top. Cuts around. Foul on Gunter.
Foul is being called on Eagles number 10.
And Gunter picks up her third.
That's her third.
Got to be careful, although she does meet about her average, averaging 2.8 fouls per game, but still a lot of basketball left to be played.
And not a lot of size to replace her on that Valor bench.
And the 5'7" junior averaging almost 12 points per game as big three.
Three from Starn through contact. Gunter gets her own rebound, puts it back up, blocked by Cook. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a jump ball, which is still going to be Legend ball. But oh my goodness, Cook, watch this again.
Wow. Gets it down low, fighting for it, and it comes from behind to try to steal it, and I think she got sandwiched right there. The ball got sandwiched, that is.
Just stuffed.
Yep, that will be a jump ball.
Gavi, Starnes. Gavi. Starnes. Stanley open, fakes the three, drives to the cup, floats it. That will fall. 10-point ball game all of a sudden.
And Grace Stanley adds to the flow right now, and Legend on a 5-0, running the past minute and a half.
Largest lead for Legend is right now with 10. That's going up for three. No good. Wilhelm with the rebound, or Borcherding with the rebound, excuse me. Valor's largest lead tonight, 2 points. Yeah. Not having the domination that they're used to.
Absolutely, and Legend doing a great job pacing the Eagles' defense right now, making them work and try to find those gaps in coverage, especially on this zone.
Borcherding.
Saves it.
And she does. Gavi floats that. Almost gets it to go. But it'll end up rebounded by Beers. Plays that up to Jones. Peyton Jones for three. Yeah, that's going to fall.
Timeout Valor.
Timeout called by Jessica Caldwell.
Yeah, and Valor right now upping their shooting percentage a bit. They're 4 for 13 on the night, almost 31%, but man, if you look on the other side, 5 for 11 for the Titans. They're shooting it at nearly 46%, and that's a big reason to why they're up so big right now, is that they're able to find the perimeter and capitalize on the opportunities that they give each other.
Yeah, 100%. Just want to look back at some previous playoff runs from these two teams. Obviously, last year, Valor went all the way, took home that state championship ring. Legend last year made it to the Great Eight, lost to Regis Jesuit 54-53 on 2 free throws from Izzy Davies at the death of the game. Year before, Valor made it to the Sweet 16, lost here against Arapahoe, and that year at the 17th seed, that is when Legend lost to Valor. And then the year prior to that, again, Legend not making the Coliseum, but Valor losing to Grandview in that state championship. Stanley, Wilhelm, Cook, Wilhelm, Bertranding, no, Corella. Oh, that's got to be a foul.
Yeah, players colliding down low. As the whistle blows. Let's look at this.
Watch this again.
So gets it down low. Quick pass to the corner. Takes a contested three, and oh man, Quinn Van Sickle in the mix right there.
Just absolutely colliding with, I believe that was mainly Wilhelm.
Yeah, I believe so.
Beers. Finds Gunter. Backing down, spins. No good. Stanley going up for that rebound, draws a foul off of
Foul is being called on
Jones.
Number 4, Jones.
Yeah, Peyton Jones picks up her second, team's third. Wilhelm. Corella. Cook. Wilhelm drives to the cup. No good. Can she get a rebound? No. Van Sickle's going to come up with it. Van Sickle finds Wetterling. Oh, Wetterling's pass nowhere near her teammate.
Yeah, I know, boy. Kate Wetterling's face in her hands right now, and that pretty much sums up the Valor offenses. They can't capitalize on anything.
Yeah.
Whether they get a fast break 2-on-1, miss the pass, struggling right now for the Eagles offense. They've got to capitalize on what Legend gives them because they're down 8 at this point.
Jump ball. The sportsmanship there from Beers to help Corella off the ground. Jump ball's going to be Valor ball.
Jump ball being called. Eagles basketball.
Going to be Van Sickle to inbound for the Eagles. Jones to the cup. Too much. Gunter rebounds. No good on the second chance. Wilhelm. Stanley. Stanley hits the deck. Picked up by Jones. Jones gets the easy layup. 42-37.
Yeah, I said earlier, as Coach Pitzner wants a timeout, but I said earlier, Valor needs to capitalize on what Legend gives them. And Legend's giving them a lot, but they're also not giving them anything. They give them down low, and then the defense stands strong, making sure that you can't get anywhere near anything towards the rim. And they're doing a great job right now of just preventing Valor from scoring. They're making it hard. It's not necessarily that Valor's missing, beating themselves. It's that Legend is doing a great job right now. Still a 5-point game here.
Valor is on a 5-0 run right now in the last 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And, wow. Thought I was going to say something else there. I don't know. Wilhelm. Starnes. Starnes going to look to drive. She'll pop out. Ooh. Okay, collision there between Wilhelm and Van Sickle. Stanley. Corella. Drives. Through contact, gets it to fall.
That's a tough layup for Aislinn Corella. It would go through that contact, keep her balance, and still put up the shot.
Floats that one, no good. Second chance and one. Peyton Jones will go to the line to complete the three-point play.
Oh boy, Peyton Jones just hit double digits in this quarter. 10 with 2 threes and two other field goals. 10 points in this quarter, Peyton Jones.
Holy moly.
Shooting 1, number 4, Jones.
Misses the free throw. Stanley. Starnes, Stanley, Wilhelm. Past that half-court line. Stanley for 3. Bang! Brings that lead back to 8.
How about Grace Stanley getting her 8th points this quarter? The Stars shining bright.
Gunter for 3. Oh my. Let's get another look at that one.
Yeah, I tried this pull-up here after the shot. Way downtown, and just missed everything.
Short. Nothing but net.
Wrong side of the net.
It's going to be Starnes for the Titans. Sneaks through, fumbling with it. Gets the pass off to mainly Wilhelm. Well executed. Out of bounds, going to be Valor ball.
Eagles basketball.
60 seconds to go in this third quarter of action. 47-39. Beers. Through contact will make it fall.
Yeah, that's another tough layup that these Valor Christian girls are making right now.
2-score ball game, and now on the other side. Taking it quickly. That was Ashley Holberg. Van Sickle, Jones. Cuts, puts that up. Through contact, bucket does not go. 30 on the clock. Starnes, Wilhelm, that goes as well. 22 on the clock, Legend lead by 8. Jones.
Lead up to 10.
By 10, excuse me. Largest lead of the game, once again, 51-41, 10 points. Valor haven't led since 4 minutes left in the first quarter when they were up 7-5.
Not a ton of free throw shooting right now. Peyton Jones at the line. But the combined number of free throws between both sides, including this trip to the line, is only 8 between between both teams. Only 8 free throw attempts, and not a ton of shooting.
And you look at the scoreboard, and there's been quite a bit of fouls, especially in this quarter alone. 8 fouls. Oh, Stanley's thrown that one away. Good job from Wilhelm to swat that.
Yeah, that would have been trouble as Maylee Wilhelm puts her hand in the mix, and you saw Peyton Jones, the hot hand right now, open in the corner. That would have been trouble. Great job there from Wilhelm to prevent that from happening.
Gets that into Riley Beers. Beers just seek that to Jones for 3. No good off the front of the rim. Second chance, no good. That'll do it for the third quarter. 51-43.
Yeah, both sides right now know what this fourth quarter is all about. A trip to the Final Four, or are you going to go home? Valor trailing by 8 to the Legend Titans.
In that third quarter, Legend outscores Valor 21-18. Very high scoring quarter. 9 for 15 for Legend on field goal attempts, 7 for 16 for the Eagles. Valor out rebounds Legend that time, 6-5 though.
Yeah, in this fourth quarter, you can expect Valor to try to push the floor, play the game that they're used to, that transition, fast break offense, look for steals, hunt for steals even, and just play a fast game. That's what Valor's going to try to do, especially down 8. If you're a Legend, you want to slow it down. That's your forte, right? Run the floor. Run it as fast as you can, score as many points as you can, fast breaks, easy layups off those transition offense. And you want to slow it down. You're in control, and let Valor know it. Make them uncomfortable. That's what I can expect in this fourth quarter right now is Valor's going to want to go fast, Legend's going to want to go slow.
To begin the fourth period, Legend basketball.
Legend are in control of this game though with that 8-point lead. 8 minutes of basketball left here at the Coliseum. Grace Stanley. Wetterling almost trips over herself. Borcherding. Starnes. Miley Starnes. Maylee Wilhelm. Grace Stanley. Only 20 seconds gone. Stanley looking for somewhere to go. Stanley's gonna drive to the cup, lays it up, in and out. Oh, that's aggressive. Wilhelm's gonna get that rebound and the foul's gonna get called against Van Sickle. Quinn Van Sickle's third, team's first.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because Gunter and Van Sickle both sitting on 3 right now, so there's some room to work, but not a ton. You gotta be careful in this fourth quarter.
Good feed to Wilhelm. Wilhelm will pop out. Borcherding. Finds Wilhelm reverse. Oh, she got it twice last quarter. Can't get it there.
Yeah, a little bit too much on it. There's a good look and the right idea.
That's a good try. I think it's a good thing to try out. I mean, up 8 points, get a couple points, or lose it, go back, get points on your next possession. 3 from Van Sickle. That will fall.
Yeah, Valor wants to climb back. It's going to be on the back of Quinn Van Sickle, the Pepperdine commit, averaging 18 points a game. Right now, only sitting on 14. Oh, there's an easy layup. from Legend on the other end.
One of two commits for this Valor Christian team. Also have Riley Beers, who's committed to Belmont University.
Corella, the two-pointer on the other side for the Titans.
7-point ball game. Van Sickle finds Jones. Jones drives, puts it up mid-range. No good. Foul's going to be called on Miley Starnes.
Foul is being called on Titan number 11, Starnes.
Yeah, Starnes picks up her first foul.
A few appeals for a flop in here.
That's her first foul.
Right now, Maylee Williams with 3 fouls is the most on it of any Titan.
In and out from Peyton Jones.
Yeah, she was hot in that third quarter. 12 points to end the quarter for Jones.
Jones 4 for 6 from the line. Makes it 5 for 8. 5 for 9. I just was looking at the wrong number. Oh no, it is 5 for 7. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Foul being called on
All right.
Eagles number 3, Wetterling.
Only 10 free throws on both sides took combined. Just the one for Borcherding.
Yeah, on the and one opportunity.
Yeah.
Very clean game from Valor. Haven't fouled very often, and when they do, it's almost smart.
Stanley. Wilhelm. It's going to be Stanley up top. Finds a pass to Starnes. Miley Starnes. Now Ava Gabi for 3. Oh, in and out. Rebounded by Borcherding. Borcherding finds Miley Starnes. Puts it back up. Well, that's well short. Swatted. Tipped in by Ava Gavi. Stanley up top. Marked by Peyton Jones. Now gets that down. Layup's going to be good from Mason Borcherding.
Yeah, Mason Borcherding hasn't scored since the first half. Finally back on the board.
Van Sickle puts that up. No good. Rebounded by Riley Beers. Put back up. Excuse me, that was not Riley Beers. But in fact, it was Kate Fiesel. Timeout called.
Timeout being called by the Eagles.
Timeout called by Coach Jessica Caldwell. 6-point ball game. 5:31 to go.
Yeah, here we go. A 6-point game, 2 possessions. Both sides still in it, and both sides both have a chance to win it. It's going to come down to the hot hand of Peyton Jones right now, sitting on 19 points, so nearly meeting her season average. I mean, it's going to kind of come down to Jones if she can continue to stay hot, or can Legend shut her down and kind of run away with this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun final 5.5 minutes. 6-point ball game. Really, anything could still happen.
Yeah, absolutely. There's still a ton of basketball left to be played. 5.5 minutes.
Here we go. It will be Legend ball. 55-49. 5:31 on the clock. It'll be Ava Gavi to inbound. Full court press coming from the Valor Eagles. Gavi. Stanley. Floats that to Gavi. Wonderfully weighted pass. Borcherding for 3. Wilhelm for 3. Borcherding tries to get the rebound, but it will be in the hands of Kate Fiesel. Van Sickle fighting for her career to stay alive. Spins. Looks like Borcherding got a hand on that, goes out of bounds. We'll say Eagle ball.
Eagles basketball.
Borcherding right there trying to disrupt that pass, making it difficult for Valor to get it down low. Great job protecting the paint.
Fiesel, no, Beers, excuse me, gets that. Full-point ball game. Gavi, Borcherding, Stanley. Finds the pass now. It's going to be with Starnes passing to Wilhelm. Stanley cutting. Passes to Gavi. Gavi comes in, passes that out to Wilhelm. Chewing time off this clock. Excellent. Gavi for 3.
Too much on it.
Well long. Check it out again. Good movement from the Titans. And that 3 is just long. .430 on the clock. They did chew an entire minute off the clock there with that possession. Jones. Van Sickle. On the ground, Beers. Gunter. Jones. Aggressive screen. Ooh. Double dribble.
Yeah, Doric double dribble.
Well, either way, possession back with the... Oh, yeah. Wilhelm calling for help from Aislinn Carella. In case you didn't catch that on the mic. Passes it to Carella.
And the help worked out.
Carella's going to break free to the other side of the court. Dumps that down to Borcherding. Foul's going to be called on Riley Beers. Her 3rd. So now the 3 big men for Valor, all sitting on 3 fouls.
Yeah, there's that foul as he tried to get it in, reach in, right there. Foul called. As it'll be Legend ball up 4.
Cook can't get it to go. Beers. That goes long. Fiesel can't keep that in.
Yeah, almost ready to the cheerleaders. Valor boys made the Final 4 earlier today.
Yeah,
they win over number 4 Olson Valley.
Just prior to this matchup.
And Valor girls on the other side trying to close it out, make it 2 for 2.
After completing the championship lockout, I guess you could say, last year.
Yeah, both boys and girls reigning state titles at Valor Christian.
Oh, she's blocked by Beers. Keeps it in. Wilhelm. Stanley, does she pull up for a deep 3?
Going to reset the offense.
It would have been fun. Floats it. Gets back to fall.
That works just as well. A beautiful floater from Grace Stanley. She broke through the zone defense.
Knocked away by Aislinn Carella.
Right now, I think Legends waiting for a big steal moment to really put this one away. They're up 6, 2 possessions still.
If they can bring this to 9 points here with about 2 minutes left, it might be too far for Valor to come back.
Yeah, and I think you're going to look to Grace Stanley a lot. A smaller player, but she's fast, she's quick.
Intercepted by
There's a big steal.
Stanley's going to come up. Wilhelm. Borcherding Stanley. Starnes. Carella. Aggressive from Beers. The foul will get called. Beers picks up her 4th. Team 4th as well.
And she's got to be careful. She doesn't want to leave this game because there's the trap. Swats that hand. Going to be called for a foul. Going to stay on the floor though, Legend ball.
Stanley fakes to Borcherding. Now passes to Borcherding. Borcherding going to give it down to Aislinn Carella. Carella to drive to the cup. And now it's an 8-point ball game, 59-51. Van Sickle. Foul's going to be called against Miley Starnes. Check it out again.
Yeah, Van Sickle trying to go quick here. Trying to make up for this deficit, and there's that reach in, it looks like.
It's a little over anxious. Oh, Wilhelm nearly with what could have been the decider at this point. Still fighting for it. Fiesel puts it up. No good. Ooh, Stanley hits the deck. That goes from Fiesel. Timeout called by Coach Caldwell.
Yeah, you
full timeout.
You can see right now, Valor wants to play quick. They've got to make up a deficit, and time nowhere near their side right now. 2:11 on this clock, find themselves down 6. They've got to go. Go, go, go. And Legend trying to slow it down on the other side. Take smart shots. Don't make a mistake, because if you do, that could give A, Valor the momentum, or B, Valor the ball and points. So make sure that you're playing smart, playing the right way, and playing fundamentally sound. And Valor right now, it doesn't help that they're scoreless in their past 2.5 minutes.
However, they're 3 for 4 in their last 4 field goals. Am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah. There's not many shots, and I think that's a testament to how hard it is to pass and move the ball on this Legend defense.
Legend with 21 points off of turnovers today.
Intensity turned up to 11. 2:11 on the clock.
Jones spins. Foul's called
On Legend. Huge foul in this spot.
That's be a portraiting.
There's the rebound. Looking to spin. Puts it up and looks like a rebounding foul. Yeah, I believe on Borcherding.
Jones for 3. No good off the front of the rim. Gunter. Being pushed towards the baseline. Feaster for 3. No good. Out, back off the back iron. For 3 from Van Sickle will fall.
And that possession never ended for Valor because they fight till the end. This team does not know how to give up. Quinn Van Sickle drains it from 3, a huge 3, puts them right back into this game within arm's reach.
Yeah, 3-point ball game, 1-score ball game. Will be Legend ball following the timeout. Legend are going to need to capitalize. They're going to need to go slowly, take their time, get a 2-point bucket, draw a foul. I don't know, do what it takes. Foul puts you at the line. So, be smart. Don't rush anything. God, 111 seconds.
It's a little more than that.
No, it's 111 seconds.
And 90 is a minute and a half.
Plus 21.
Oh yeah. 111, is that what you said?
Yeah, it is. I just did 120 minus 9.
You know, that checks out.
Starnes, Wilhelm, Borcherding. Ooh, takes a blow to the face, no foul.
Almost an over and back.
Stanley losing Jones. Back to Stanley. Instead of taking the shot, they'll 2 clock. Corella, Starnes, Stanley. Trapped in the corner, foul. Stanley to the line.
And you can see right now, Valor trying to keep it slow. Good passes. And there's Stanley getting the double, falling into that trap. And the foul, I believe, it was on Gunter.
That's her 4th foul. To the line, shooting 2, number 3.
No, that's going to be on Van Sickle. My apologies. No, you're all good, Jake. Don't worry about it.
And Van Sickle, a huge part to why Valor's hanging around right now. She cannot foul out.
Yeah, Van Sickle on today, 17 points.
Pure bucket.
Yeah, Stanley hits that first one as well. 5-point game if she hits this. Minute 28. 5-point ball game. Van Sickle. Fighting for her season. Van Sickle spins to the cup. That could be a foul call. I can't see. There's an official right
no foul. It was out of bounds.
Okay.
I believe.
I think you can see on the replay they're trying to see around the official.
They're down by Stanley. Off the inbound pass. Stanley running to a trap, gets out of it. Timeout. let's see what the whistle is for. Yeah, Legend timeout, I believe.
It's a good timeout. Stanley did take a few steps there. Could have been a travel, could have been a foul. Timeout's a good compromise.
Yeah, and you got to be careful because Valor, if you foul, you put Legend in the double, or Legend is already in the double bonus.
Yeah.
Coliseum basketball continues after this. Chaparral versus Mountain Vista boys will battle for a spot in the Final Four directly after this one, so stay tuned on the NFHS network. This game yet to be closed out. Valor down 56-61 to Legend. A tight game and a really good one at that.
We also have 2 more girls basketball games on our docket for the rest of today. Tune in at 4 o'clock, Grandview, the #1 seed, featuring Sienna Betts, taking on #8 Denver East. And then the final girls game of the day, 7 p.m., Pine Creek versus Cherry Creek. I'll be joining you for that one, so make sure you tune back in.
61 seconds. One team can go to the Final Four.
Not getting fouled, rolls back. There's the foul.
Yep. Valor doing a good job not fouling, but then they ran into it right there. You can see Stanley gets it down low, nearly lost it, trying to dance around with 2 defenders, gets it away, trying to double the ball handler, and that's where the foul came.
So you've got Gunter on 4, Van Sickle on 4, Beers on 4. The 3 of the 4 top players on 4 fouls. Peyton Jones having herself an incredible night, only with 2 fouls.
Yeah, great all-around game.
Not to mention also Gunter, Van Sickle, and Jones have also played all 31 minutes of this game so far.
They don't rest.
Wilhelm hit the first 6-point game. This would make it a 3-score game. She misses. Gunter, now Beers. Under a minute to go. Beers
trying to set that screen.
Flies into our table.
Didn't hit anything.
I should have taken that bet earlier over whether or not we would get hit with the ball. Van Sickle, deep 3. Bang!
Oh my goodness!
Corinne Van Sickle.
She is green from behind the arc right now. Watch this one again. Van Sickle just launches it, gets it to fall, and guess what? 4 threes in this 4th quarter for Van Sickle alone. 12 points in this 4th quarter on 4 threes, and she is 5th in Colorado in 3-pointers made for a reason. That's it right there. And all of a sudden, a 3-point game.
Valor no longer have any timeouts remaining. Legend with 2. Valor been using them very aggressively as of late, but it's been working pretty well. 3-point ball game will be Legend ball.
So Charlie, let me ask you, if you are Valor right now, do you foul on this inbound pass? 38.8, down 3.
I think if you're going to foul, you don't put Gunter, Van Sickle, or Beers on the court for this play, because you can't risk losing any of them. And if you're planning to foul, you just can't risk it. Oh, so the foul's going to be called before they even inbound it on Kate Fiesel.
Watch this one again. Looking to foul it.
A little bit of a hold from Fiesel.
Yeah, kind of got blocked there on that perspective from Quinn Van Sickle, but yeah, I mean, it sends Legend to the line. And I don't hate that. If you were going to foul, that was the time to foul. You waste no time on the clock. Yeah. 0, not even .1 came off the clock.
Stanley hits the first.
That's huge. Stanley's had a great night tonight. She's stuffed the stat sheets. She's 12, 7, 4, and 3 all over.
Stanley hits them both. 5-point game. Van Sickle driving quickly. Pops out, stolen by Stanley. Stolen by Beers. Stolen by Carrera. Fouled by Jones. Wow, what a sequence. A steal fest right now. Stolen, 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 and then there's the foul. It sends Valor to the line, and you can see Peyton Jones and Quinn Van Sickle embracing because they know that this could be their last moments on a court together. 5-point game. Corella misses the first. It cannot be a 3-score game. Her second. No good, 0 for 2. Rebounded by Beers. Yeah, so the door left open for Valor right now. Jones pops out, doesn't get the pass. Gunter throws it away. And what leadership there from Quinn Van Sickle, the Pepperdine commit, who's been with this program for all 4 of her high school years. Patting herself on the chest saying, that's my bad. I ruined that moment and ruined potentially our chances here with 20 seconds left. Yeah, you can't really see them recovering from it now. It's a 2-score game, 17 seconds. If Wilhelm makes this, she does, and 1. That will have to do it. Huge 3-pointer, and you can see just how upset this Valor side is. State champions last year, knocked out in the Sweet 16 this year. Yeah, that's gotta hurt when you touch glory like that in the way that this Eagles team did last year. It's so hard to watch it go down with just 12 seconds left. Line change for Legends, and they get a standing ovation from their crowd. They've filled the court with people who I did not put on my stat sheets. Wilhelm. Yeah, it's Wilhelm at the line. Sparks comes on, Law, Pickett, and Lesage. Wonderful. And Wilhelm's also come off now. They're off to the Final Four. 13 seconds of playoff basketball. Push that up. No good. Out of bounds. Legend ball. 4.8 to go. It's bittersweet. Riley Beers, Quinn Van Sickle, the 2 seniors for Valor. That will do it. The Legend Titans will be here on Thursday. Valor Christians following the state championship bid last year. That will do it here in the Sweet 6, or Elite 8, I should say. Off to the Final Four. Legend Titans won a game. 20 points for Van Sickle, 9 for Peyton Jones. 13 for Borcherding, 13 for Stanley, 12 for Wilhelm, 12 for Corella, and 11 for Starnes. 6-man rotation, really, for a Legend. Just wonderful. Wow. What a game, an absolute jubilation as the defending 6A girls state champs have fallen. 61 points from 6 players combined on Legend. Just incredible numbers. I talked to Coach Pissner earlier in the season. He said, we have a 6-man rotation. We don't have a starting 5. We rotate 6 players. And you can really see that there. 12, 11, 13, 13, and 12 from Corella, Starnes, Borcherding, Stanley, and Wilhelm.
Yeah, I mean, Cook and Holberg contributing a bit themselves, but man, what a performance. They will take on Riverdale Ridge next week.
On Thursday.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to step away. Thank you for joining. Oh my goodness, I'm saying it again. It's been a long day. I can't say it enough. Thank you for joining us. Please join us for our next game, Chaparral versus Mountain Vista. Congratulations to the Legend Titans. Have a good one.
The Final Four flag for this game goes to the Legend Titans. Congratulations, Titan. You're moving on. Great.